This is Pyre, same people that made Transistor and Bastion worked on this game, I believe. Let's see, any display things? We're at max. We'll keep it like that. Controls. You can use both controller or that. There's a versus mode. Very friends is you adversary to head-to-head showdowns. Feature main character on local. So is this a fighting game? That was a very story-based game. This includes characters and environments not revealed to you yet. Alright, so probably don't want to do that. Let's go into campaign mode. Let's see. I'm gonna do standard, heightened, true Nightwing. Standard for those players starting pancake first time. Hurry text, subtitles, aim assist, no thanks. Okay. It's like it's not letting me do anything. Days in the downside brought slow, lonesome agony.
Your days in the downside brought slow, lonesome agony. Now, as you lie yielding to the elements, something rumbles into view. 3 shapes emerge, each clad in strange attire. A vast purgatory in which the Commonwealth casts its convicts and its enemies. None have known to return from this forsaken land.
In another piece of filth expelled from the Commonwealth.
Doesn't deal my shake.
See, right on schedule. What'd I tell you? You told us we'd find someone alive. Someday. I said we'd find someone alive someday. Just not today, I guess. But don't be glum. You know, I see you frowning underneath that mask. It looks like he's breathing.
It seems like he still is. Then stand aside. I shall send him to a better place.
He's a he? Can you people just tell? Hang on. The markings are on his rags. I think it's one of them.
But look at him. He is beyond our help, and we are beyond his.
Broken, shaking, starving, probably diseased. Yeah, good luck with all that there, chum. See you back at the wagon.
Indeed, the days grow dim. You have, at best, an hour.
Understood. I won't be long.
After the others leave, the man turns towards you and begins unfastening his mask.
Cogita perdeosta mache.
Hello, my friend. Don't care who you are or what you did. None of that matters anymore. All of us, we're equal nothings here. You are parched, and he gives you a drink. You ache, and he binds your wounds. You hunger, and he gives you food. Little by little, it helps.
Sila matuchem.
There. Turns out you're tougher than you look. Name's Hidlin. Now come on. You sense no ill intent as he helps you up and leads you to an old back wagon, nothing like the stately vessel that paraded Commonwealth criminals through Amster streets. Hidwin beckons you to enter the back wagon.
Step inside. I have no other choice.
The weather-beaten wagon is as much of a mess inside as out. You see the masked woman and the talkative creature taking stock of ancient-looking books.
Decrita naste.
I'm back with a guest. With a guest. She loosens the clasp on her mask. You may call me Daria.
Senta.
As for myself,
The small one struggles with his mask. Jodariel soon assists him.
oh,
Solicente dia.
that is to say, you may regard me by my name, Rusky Greentail.
Such pleasantries out of the way, the horned woman then motions to the others. She glances at you sidelong as she speaks. Can he do it?
Sala haladium.
Hope so. I haven't asked him yet.
No, benestasi.
What? Then what are we waiting for?
Pisa.
Hey, chum. Nice meeting you and all, but tell me something. You know how to read or what?
Over time, you manage to learn something of the old ways. In spite of Commonwealth decree, literacy is a serious crime. No one in his right mind would dare violate the law of the land. He is asking if you are a reader. A reader, one who can derive meaning from text. Yes, I'm reading this right now. You confirm their suspicions? There is no use trying to hide it now.
Green.
Well then, glory days, because it just so happens that my associates and I, we got ourselves some nice material here for you, just like you. For someone just like you.
Reader, you still live thanks to us. We ask for something modest in exchange. Open one of these books back there and tell us what it says.
Cogitenta.
Sorry to put you on the spot like this, my friend. Exiles indicate the books in their possession. Have a look. Hi, Ash. That's really cool, Wolf. Odd creatures, hungry looking creatures roost near some of the attic. There's nothing you can do for them now. Wait, are they actual creatures? Closed door, the Black Wagon Commonwealth. You must be there. Though you do feel very welcome now.
colorful robes and ceremonial mask adorned over the wagon's wall. Side door. Beyond lies the boundless downside. Even if you could run, you would not get far. Strange book. On of the several such heavy, ominous volumes, the exiles, you must seem very interested in them. Well, ash. A symbol of sort is set in the wagon's floorboard. You cannot sense its purpose. Okay. There I can learn more. Strange book.
You pick up one of the old and heavy volumes bound in the materials you do not recognize. Forward, a formal welcome undersigned the 8 scribes. You, dear reader, are an exile of the downside, such as we, the 8 who wrote this book of rights, that you possess it and have a capacity to clean its words, to testament enough to your potential. Thus we reveal a path from this forsaken place to freedom, a homecoming in glory. The stars themselves shall be your guide. Ere the turning of the year's first solstice, seek the nearest longitude, beneath the brightest of the 8, as they align as shown. Arrive as a triumphant, clad in the remnants of the rites of bearing. Beneath. The stars themselves shall be your guide. Ere the turning of the year's first solstice, seek the nearest longitude beneath the brightest of each as they align as shown. Arrive as the triumphant, clad in the remnants of the rites, bearing this book. Ongulis, the voice that tells you more.
Oh. Okay. I can just read it better if I do that.
The book describes a complicated method, though, which exiles can return to the Commonwealth. The word swims through your mind as headwind gets your attention.
Chi sentirna?
Well, my friend, what does it say?
But then your vision starts to fade and blur. You feel your body weaken and give out.
Reader, dare you tamper with forbidden knowledge? So soon after your sentence into exile. 'Tis true what the book says. You can be free again. Perhaps not you yourself, but someone worthy of the privilege. You witness now the path toward salvation. You witness the rights, the one way to return to glory. Though in your case, I hardly think it possible. Yet, by the grace of the scribes, it is my duty to inform you anyhow.
Hallo, Shay.
It works.
Loricasta.
So it is true.
Oh, my. Yeah, but what now? And where'd the reader go?
Peretusta.
You should be out there still. For now, we have to put the faith in him.
Barosta.
We have to put faith in him. He could abandon us.
Ratanas.
He won't. You look upon the three of them from beyond as Headwind then calls out to you.
I'll be right back.
Reader, we aim to free ourselves. We will not grow old and die on the downside. And now I swear to you, when we get out of here, you're going to come with us. But first we need your help. Show us the way.
Freedom. You focus all your mental faculties to do as Headwind asked.
A celestial orb falls from the heavens when the time is nigh. Exiles conduct the rites as a triumvirate, for they must prove their trust in one another, not just in themselves. The three must act as one.
One exile can move at a time.
Now plunge into the pyre with the orb and be purified. Yes, the exile Headwind has the way of it. Whoever steps into the flame is banished for a time. His or her cohorts must make do on their own. Oh, but it is not so simple. In the rites you shall face adversaries whose own freedom is at stake. Beware the aura that surrounds them, as they shall beware yours. The aura is your wrongdoing. Accept it as a part of you. Cast your aura like a stone. Correctly done. Again.
Can I switch characters? Okay.
Just so. A glorious performance, I admit. More than I expected from the likes of you.
From the likes
Grasp
of
the
you.
orb once more. The orb absorbs the aura. Then the orb quenches the flame. Now I say jump. Leap with all your strength. Thus sails the orb into the waiting flame. Now snuff out the adversary's pyre whilst yours yet burns. An opportunity. That pyre's flames grow weak.
So we have to keep attacking their pyre.
Poor Headwind.
No!
All three Nightwings. Poof.
I don't understand, like, how this works.
The flames of freedom.
Interesting. I just don't get it. The flames of freedom.
Tis taken. The rite is complete. There, dear reader. Now you understand.
More or less,
Or
not really.
do you?
Not at all.
This was but a glimpse of that which lies ahead. I would tell you to turn back, cast down your hope. But all those such as you never listen.
You never listen.
During the rites, only one exile on each side is permitted to move at any given time. The others are still
picking themselves up as you awaken.
Well, that was something.
No minor raz.
That was our way out.
Sundashe Miloshe.
So, now we're just following the stars or what?
Supposedly. The reader, come, let us regard the night. The reader. See, her accent is supposed to be like that for me.
Giorgio leads you outside, where a clear night sky awaits.
Now, show us, before the howlers catch our scent, where shall the rites commence?
You gaze at the stars. Oh, the South Star.
The South Star burns bright over a massive ridge stone, much farther than the naked eye can see. Interact to determine the location of the next rite. Okay. "200 leagues due east, the ridge of gold."
Concilia.
Conceivably. Great. And we're supposed to be there when exactly?
Very soon, according to the stars, you should be able to arrive in time if you make haste.
Indaratarios.
Then we...
Wait, okay, so that's my own character's voice? Alright, I need to just... See, I keep thinking there's a narrator and then there's my character, but I didn't think my character was actually talking. Then we had best beginning started.
Well, this ought to be good for a few laughs at least. What do you say, Jody?
Giorgio turns to you, staring at you.
Breather, don't deceive us. Pray we make good of our remaining time.
Mirabusta frati.
What she means is glad to have you aboard, chum.
Kereamios.
What she means is glad to have you aboard, chum.
I think the little Doge thing needs an accent. We're counting on you, my friend. See you inside.
Freedom? The rights are the key. It is a lot to take in. Your fellow exiles await you in the wagon.
I am the reader. You arrived in Downside Prairie, where the road ahead is forked. There is a lack of consciousness about the way to proceed.
Yung katigra frati.
I'm telling you, we ought to take the Northern Pass. Got an associate hold up on the hollow route. I've got to pay a visit besides.
The hollow route, the northern route of the Ridge of Gold, goes in a small exile encampment. Every so often, tempests come and scurry away the huts and hovel, but they always crop back up. Faye, on your assistance, best we head to Blooming Pool to avoid attention.
Iteruvina.
And get stuck in the bog while we're at it?
The dispute continues and Hidwin listens for a while.
Loriomatas?
What if the reader settles this? He marks the way, we get us there. If the rites are meant to test our faith, then we'd best learn to trust the reader's instincts on our path. No second guessing him along the way. Can we all live with that for now?
Lapi.
Yeah, sure.
If necessary,
Vistalium?
then it's settled. Just point the way, my friend. The star guides us through you. You may choose a route towards your goal at certain junctures, weighing the options. So if we go to Hollow Route, the northern route, the Ridge of Gold, through the small exile, Rusky knows someone here who owes him. Or we can go to the Blooming Pool. The southern route of the goal goes through the humid area pocketed with spring. Zoriel thinks she can find a rare flora here. You think and then you know. So I'm sorry, but Hollow Route seems more appealing. And I don't know what this rare flora is even for. So let's go to Hollow Route.
As you pass through this squalid little area, you hear boisterous voices coming from what looks to be a public house. Rusky stumbles forth from it, holding something in his paws.
Oh, hey, chum. Just wrapping up a real important exchange back there. Hang on to this for me, will ya? We'll have to drop it off if we head further north.
You receive a plain parcel. You cannot tell what's inside. Journey onward.
The black wagon grinds to a stop at the base of the Ridge of Gold. The others ask you to assist with making preparations for nightfall, the commencement of the rite.
Commence the right page to it's revealed. Black wagon. Greentail family port in a reasonable likeness of a younger Rusky, with his mother and uncle nearby. Jody's throw rug, fashioned from a howler's hide, sends their ilk to a clear message. Ordeal says not to step on it. Hedwin's looking tins for passes of cooking supplies. The downside, Hedwin does most of the cooking. Hedwin's status out training. The first exile, in the words of Donald.
You know, perhaps the thrice cursed name of Solend Mer, the Empire of Sar, the first exiled and the only liege. This chapter concerns him and those who found him in the downside. Each of us was sent to take his life. Such was the hatred for him in the and around his country. Yet we found in Solian Mer a man transformed in body, mind, and spirit, a man deserving of much more than mercy. In time he named all his scribes, and he became the 8th. It is my greatest honor now to share with you his deeds. To know his story is to know the rights.
Cool. Alright, let's go ahead and commence the rite.
As darkness falls, your fellow exiles stand together, clad in the raiments of the rite. The preparations are set, however, everything is still and calm. Soon, they grow restless.
Keep telling you there's nothing here. Yeah, what a bunch of idiots we are.
If we traveled all this way for nothing,
Cognare munca.
I don't think we did look up.
The goal of the rite is to extinguish the adversary's pyre using the celestial orb.
Freedom! The stars align at last. You reach the Ridge of Gaul at the appointed time, and your triumvirate is ready. Your adversaries in the rites this eve shall be the accusers. Whose ever pyre yet burns once the other is extinguished shall step closer to freedom. Now let the rites commence.
Okay. Sports ball!
The stars are aligned and your pyre burns bright. Across from your companions appear several others, also clad in raiments, your adversaries in the rites.
Simquagre.
Everyone ready?
Let's hope so.
But still, we have a visitor.
The ones whom she refers to steps forward.
At last, the Nightwings grace us with their presence. I see that the reports of your demise has been exaggerated after all. Even I was beginning to think you were gone for good.
Nobody moves, save for the man robed in gold who unfastens his mask.
Surprised to see me, Lendl again. See old Lendl again. He's apparent leader of the exile triumvirate you've encountered at the Ridge of Gold. Never had I come so close to freedom, only for you to dash my hopes. Now, I and the accusers shall repay that affront. An exiled, trim-clad leader harbors the blah, blah, blah.
He shoves his mask back on and takes position with his comrades. It is time. From the shadows, you clutch the Book of Rites and focus on the task at hand. The
in. The orb, take it.
Dang it. I don't understand.
Alas, Boruki.
Okay, I guess like
Have the accusers underestimated you?
I find it hard to understand.
Now go. Rookie plunged into their pyre.
No. I shall not accept defeat from you again. Hear me, accusers. Stand your ground. Let your auras boil and rage.
It seems that you have flustered the accusers.
Sabas na mina.
We're getting there, but they've hunkered down. They've hunkered down. Fine, we shall disrupt their formation.
Have you any idea what that Lendl did to deserve his exile? Hmm?
Fling the orb into the fire.
A daring display. Flinging the orb into the flames like that. You elude banishment using such tricks. Edwin doused the adversary's flames. Yes. As per the sacred law. Your victory is at hand. There
No.
goes the orb.
Dang it.
Lendl snuffed out in some of your flame. Now take it. The orb is up. And it is done.
It's an interesting game.
Have prevailed. Rejoice then in your single fleeting victory.
Single fleeting victory. Yeah, I've heard the voice somewhere before. I'm not sure where. Your deceit may have earned you a hollow victory, but know this. The accusers will not forget your wickedness. And when next we meet, you will rue the day.
Bask now in the wisdom of the scribes. The exiled Jodariel has gained enlightenment. Only the enlightened can regain their freedom.
We have withstood the worst nights than this, though few as strange. Choose a mastery for Jordiel. Long stride after her rush to lunge forward, Jordiel can rush again right away. That seems really useful for her. After banishing an adversary, Jordiel instant recovers all her stamina. And I think this one would be more useful.
The demon scribe bestows his favor.
After the rites, the accusers disappear into the darkness as you return to the wagon in the night, still night sky. You see a single star burn brighter than the rest, beckoning you onward.
Smadonashe.
Well, my friend, what can I say? The rights are real, and we're in.
Deliosta.
The Getting Out of Here Club. Next up on the agenda, keep chasing stars until we're free.
Until we are free.
Conceal Davidias.
Until we are free.
Here sounds fine. Might as well be us instead of Lindell back there. Anyway, guess we better start packing.
As the others go about their business, Hedwin turns to you.
Ligoratus.
Reader, come walk with me while the stars are still out.
You and Hedwin walk in silence for a time before he speaks up.
Kisentirna.
You have a lot of questions. Come ask away. We need you on this for the long. Come ask away. We need you in this for the long haul. And wishes to know if anything is troubling you. Ask why he was exiled. Ask how he got his wagon. Ask why you cannot conduct the rites yourself. Ask what happens if you refuse to help. I am curious of some of these. I'm curious as where the load checkpoint is as well. Load checkpoint, you shall return to the last point in which your progress was saved. Let me see, I want to see that real quick. Hopefully it's not too far back. I'd imagine it's right after loading in. Yeah. Alright.
Smadonashe.
Then we're gonna take a quick break from this game